Stranger Things may have cast a new actress as Eleven in Season 5. It's hard to think of a cliffhanger as nail-biting as the Season 4 finale, The Piggyback. Not only was Max left in a coma by Vecna, but Hawkins was split in half by a supernatural earthquake, which allowed for the Upside Down to start bleeding into our world, foreboding white ash and all. The final shot shows our favorite characters watching in horror from a hilltop as their hometown becomes consumed by the hellish shadow dimension. Now they face the fight of their lives, and this time, the fate of the entire world hangs in the balance. But how will things play out for Eleven and the rest of the gang? It's reasonable to assume that the final season will have its fair share of fatalities. So far the series has fallen into the habit of only dispatching new characters. Despite how gut-wrenching their deaths were, Barbara Holland, Bob Newby, and Eddie Munson all died in the same season that introduced them. But in Season 5, all bets are off. No one is safe. There's one character, however, who may just survive. Telekinetic teenager Eleven, Jane Hopper is Hawkins' last hope against the literal like-minded, dark wizard, Vecna. While every character in the show is a hero in their own right, Steve Harrington, Nancy Wheeler, Jim Hopper, to name a few, ultimately, the superpowered Eleven is the only one who can face Vecna. Perhaps it's just difficult for us to imagine a beloved and seemingly unstoppable character like Eleven being killed off. But what's even harder is the idea of someone else playing her besides Millie Bobby Brown, who has become synonymous with the character. However, rumor has it that Terminator icon Linda Hamilton, who has been cast in Season 5, will be playing a much older version of Eleven, which lends to the idea that she will survive long beyond the battle for Hawkins. As we all know, Hamilton, 67, is no stranger to time travel, having played Sarah Connor, the mother of future Resistance leader John Connor, in the two iconic sci-fi classics The Terminator, 1984, and Terminator 2, Judgment Day, 1991. But while her Stranger Things character remains undisclosed, it's possible she's playing a future version of Eleven, whether it's in some sort of premonition, a flash-forward epilogue, or even time travel. Given the emphasis on time throughout Season 4, time travel may play a huge part in the upcoming season, as it may be the only way for Eleven to reverse what Vecna has done to Max, and maybe even Hawkins too. We're also yet to see the true extent of Eleven's incredibly versatile telekinetic powers, which may very well include being able to travel into the past and the future. The actress isn't keen to revisit her work. While promoting Sci-Fi's Resident Alien, she recently told US Weekly that she'll avoid watching Season 5, saying, "I've watched every season with relish. I just love it. So it's kind of like imposter syndrome where I don't feel that I fit in there. That's a whole world set in the 80s. When you really buy into something, you don't see yourself in it," she added. "So I think in a way, it kind of ruined the show for me. I never watch a project, once I'm in something. It would just completely take me out of the reality of it to see myself in there. So I won't be watching Season 5. Regardless of who Hamilton is playing in Season 5, whether it's the new Eleven or an original character, the series finale is sure to be epic."